Good morning and welcome to the Student Enterprise Awards for County Wicklow. We're streaming live on YouTube, we're live on Facebook, and if you have your mobile phones with you, we'd love you to give a shout out to your team. You're very, very welcome. We have a lot to celebrate, and by God, have we got a great show for you. And we have time on our hands, but we're going to kick things off. Can I welcome Councillor Shay Cullen, the Cathaoirleach of Wicklow County Council, to open up today's celebration of entrepreneurship in Wicklow.
Hello, my name is Shay Cullen. I'm Cathaoirleach of Wicklow County Council. I want to welcome you all here this afternoon to Wicklow County Final of the Student Enterprise Programme. This past year, your student experience is once again being curtailed with restrictions to help protect the most vulnerable in our communities in the fight against COVID. And for the second year in a row, our county final is a virtual one. As COVID restrictions lift, it is our hope that next year we will return to a face-to-face final in our County Wicklow campus. Your enthusiastic participation in this programme demonstrates great resilience, and I commend you on your positive engagement and the successful completion of your enterprise project. You will have learned many new skills in this process of setting up your mini business, identifying a need, your target market, developing a product or service to meet that need, and of course successfully marketing and selling in new and innovative ways. The range of businesses we have seen in this year's final is a credit to your hard work and invaluable support of your teachers and parents, of whom I want to express my sincere thanks. A culture of entrepreneurship in County Wicklow is critical to fostering the business leaders of the future. We in Wicklow County Council will be here to support you as you continue your entrepreneurial journey. Finally, I want to wish you all the very best of luck in the competition, and I look forward to discovering which projects will represent our county in the national finals on May the 18th, and I would like to wish you all the very best of luck.
Thank you, Cathaoirleach, and a great start and a great theme to today's. The opportunities that Wicklow presents ourselves, and you would have seen that the students and have experienced it themselves, whether it be in tech, whether it be in audiovisual, whether it be in food, whether it be engineering. Wicklow is a great place to stay, to live, to work, and to build a business. I have great pleasure to bring to the stage the Chief Executive of Wicklow County Council, Brian Gleeson, to say a few words.
Good afternoon, my name is Brian Gleeson, Chief Executive of Wicklow County Council. I'm delighted to be with you here today for the county final of the Student Enterprise Programme in its 20th year. Wicklow County Council recently hosted the launch of the Mid-East Regional Enterprise Plan, which sets out the strategic objectives which we will be working towards in the coming years. We are focused on bringing to fruition many exciting projects which will provide excellent employment opportunities for you and your peers when you join the workforce in a few short years. The Content Creation Enterprise Hub at Wicklow County Campus will provide opportunities for those who are interested in pursuing a career in animation, film and content creation in the audiovisual sector. The planned establishment of a crew development hub will also develop and nurture new and diverse talent. It will ensure a convergence between the needs of the industry and the skills of the individual seeking employment for the benefit of all. The development of a food incubation hub will ensure we can maximise the potential from the fantastic natural food ingredients produced in our garden county. The hub will also provide the infrastructure necessary for entrepreneurs to grow and develop their businesses in the food and beverage area with the support of the Wicklow Naturally brand. The Ortlebank Wind Farm and the Codling Wind Park are significant projects valued at between €1 billion and €2 billion, which will provide significant employment opportunities in the area, in operations, in a maintenance base, and also in standalone businesses providing a range of services and products to support the industry. Our ambitious plans for the development of a marine enterprise hub, facilities, education and training supports will also help position Wicklow as a centre of excellence for offshore wind development, which will in turn drive further investment and job growth in the area. In order to take advantage of the many opportunities that will present as a result of these initiatives, Wicklow will need your enthusiasm, your ambition and your unique contribution. When considering options for your future, you might perhaps look at see how some of the opportunities that I've outlined here today might fit with your own skill sets and interests. Every entrepreneur knows that it takes hard work to make a business successful. Through your enterprise projects, you have learned many important life skills, flexibility, adaptation and resilience. You've also honed your business skills, your ability to identify a market need and your persistence to get that product to market is a testament to your hard work and your dedication. These skills will be invaluable in the future as many of you will go on to establish small and medium enterprises of your own and will contribute to the economic development of our towns and villages across County Wicklow. The Local Enterprise Office and Wicklow County Council are here to ensure that County Wicklow is the best place to start and grow a business, live and work, visit and stay. We hope that your experience on the Student Enterprise Programme and the exciting developments in County Wicklow will encourage you to take the next steps on your entrepreneurial journey. To conclude, I would like to congratulate you all on reaching the county final and representing your schools at this award ceremony here today. I also wish the winners every success as you advance in the competition and wish you all the best of luck in the future. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Brian. And some amazing words there, because County Wicklow is one of the best places to start and run a business. And one of the first stop shops that you go to is the Local Enterprise Office. So I'm going to bring in, and great pleasure to bring in, Vivica Delahunt, the head of enterprise in Leo Wicklow. Vivica, good morning. How are you?
I'm great. No, good morning. How are you?
Really
Delighted
good.
to be.
It's hardly a year since we were here the last time celebrating entrepreneurship with the Student Enterprise Programme.
I know it goes by so quick, but this is one of the highlights of our year. We love the Student Enterprise Awards. We love this day. We're a little bit sad that we're not in a big hall together with all the students, but at the same time, this format worked so well last year that it's great. We're here again, and yeah, we're so energized by all the great entries that we've looked at from the last week from the schools. And look, the future is bright for businesses in Wicklow. That's all I can say.
It certainly is. And the Local Enterprise Office there is live online. It's saying looking forward to seeing who will represent #Wicklow in the national final on May 18th. It's not that far away. So to everyone in the room, if you have your mobile phones with you, you can give a shout out to your team and to your school. And Poppy is leading the way here saying, come on, Dreamy Jewellery. Ella Malloy is saying SC Jersey. So we'll look for your comments and we'll put them up on the screen. But Vivica, this again has been an amazing year for entries, and the quality and standard, it blows us away every single year, doesn't it?
It really does. The quality it keeps going up and up. And what really excites me is just the way the students focus on problems and finding solutions, because that is really, the way to go. That's going to guarantee you success in the market. If you know what the problem point is for your market and you come up with a good solution, you're onto a winner. And even better, so to see that sustainability is at the heart of so many of these small businesses. It's really, it bodes well for the future for our children, the planet, to know that mindset is now so firmly embedded with all the students. So yeah, it's we're very proud. We're very proud of all the entries, even more proud of the finalists that will be here today. But every single student that took part in this enterprise program this year did extremely well.
And one of the hardest jobs, I think, in the Student Enterprise Programme is the judges. They've had a really difficult job this year in choosing the winners.
Yeah, they were torn. Really, they were torn. It's never an easy decision. But yeah, with the high quality of the entries this year, there was a lot of deliberation going on, and it went on for a long time too, I have to say. But I just, as I said earlier, and as Brian and Keherlik said before me, everybody is a winner in this program. To go through setting up your own business, first of all, come up with your idea, explore that idea, do your market research, the branding, the marketing, the selling, working as part of a team. There's so much to take away from this program. And I'm sure each student has gone on a journey of learning. And that will stand to them into the future, whether they go on to be an employee or set up their own business or maybe multiple businesses. they've all learned from this program, and that's why this program is it's really so good to see it and to see it culminated in a day like today.
So before we announce all the schools, I know that there's been a huge team working on putting this programme together since it started last September. And Annette is in the green room. We're going to bring Annette in. So acting senior enterprise development officer in Wicklow. Annette, good morning to you. How are you?
Hi, Noel. How are you? It's great
Really
to be here.
It's really exciting. I know all the students are dying to see not just who wins the prizes from the Student Enterprise Programme, but we have a quiz that they're going to be taking their mobile phones out, and we have a couple of prizes to give away later on as well.
Absolutely, and there's a lot of prize money up for grabs today for all the finalists, and also a teacher's prize, student prize in the quiz. I mean, they're onto a winner, I think.
Absolutely. And another person I'm going to bring in from the green room is Gary Lowe. So one of the coordinators that has been working really hard in the background with all the schools, all the teachers. Gary, good morning to you.
Good morning, Noel. How are things?
It's fantastic. I've just looked at some of the quality of the entries that we've had this year. It surprises us every single year, Gary, doesn't it?
It does. Look, at the beginning of the year, these students are going on a journey, and we really don't know where it's going to end up. But at the judging time in March, we see the fruits of their labour, and it's always fantastic to see the variety of different products. The imagination, the creativity of some of these students is really tremendous, and a very challenging year in the backdrop. We're all aware of COVID and how that impacted on the programme. So for all of the students that made it as far as the final today, they're to be congratulated. Whether they pick up a prize or not, they really have achieved a lot by making it over the line this year.
Yeah, and we've had 15 schools, so let's meet them. So we might as well give a quick shout out for the Wicklow Student Enterprise Programme 2022. So we have Avondale Community College, Coláiste Breed, Coláiste Quavein, Dominican College, Gales Coláiste Namara, Scunconglas Post Primary, Loreto Secondary School Bray, St Gerard's, Arklow CBS, Greystones Community College, St Kevin's Community College, St Mary's College, Glenart College, East Glendalough School and North Wicklow Educate Together. And the teams representing Avondale Community College, we have Kiki Factory, ACC Festive Logs, Gaelic Pocket Socks. Coláiste Breed, ECE Melts, Pillows with a Past, Spare Pop Hair and Frame Your Name. From Coláiste Quavein, we have Admin Tech, Fab Frames, On Charms, Ornaments Galore. Dominican College, Perfect Print, Wood on Fire. Gael Coláiste Namara, Tourist Here. Scunconglas Post Primary School, we have Dreamy Jewellery, SC Jerseys. Loreto Secondary School in Bray, we have Wacky Wires, Candra Crystals. St Gerard's, we have Give Me Gems. St Kevin's Community College, we have Shalisha Candles and Jewellery. St Mary's College, we have Cree Jewellery. Greystones Community College, we have Easy Keys, Lily's Emojions and Winter Flames. And that are our 15 schools that we have entered. Now, it's one thing to see the names. It's another thing to actually see some of their entries. And we have a little bit of a montage. Oh, the future's very much bright there, Vivica, and I'm sure we're going to see some of these students with their current projects and maybe something that comes out of them, maybe popping into the local enterprise office to take it to the next stage.
Oh, we can't wait to meet them, Noel. And Noel, can I just give a quick shout out to everybody who helped to make this program happen this year, starting with yourself, and of course Annette here in my team, who does all the work behind the scenes. Gary and Hannah of WizKids, who reach out to the schools and work with them throughout the year. But really importantly, the teachers, the students, and the parents. Without them, this program wouldn't be here. So thank you all so much. Congratulations and the best of luck now in the award ceremony.
Thank you, Vivica. So we will put you back into the green room and we'll kick things off because we have a few very special guests who are going to drop in and wish the students very well. Thank you, Vivica, and we'll see you later.
Mary.
So one of the guests that we actually have today is none other than Bobby Arlo. So Bobby is a singer-songwriter, 23-year-old from Blessington who released her first debut album, Berries, in 2019. Since then, she's performed on some of the biggest stages in Ireland, including the main stage at Longitude. In 2021, 2FM announced Bobby as one of the acts that they would promote and champion throughout the year as part of its Rising initiative. Following on from this, Bobby was shortlisted for Irish Song of the Year award for her song Feel It. Now, that's something you might need to remember later on when we have the quiz. You heard it here. So her song was called Feel It. Dermot Kennedy, Soda Blonde and Jack O'Rourke were among the other artists shortlisted for the prize. Bobby has established a large fan base and has boosted her since her debut in 2019 and right throughout COVID. And we're sure her star is still on the rise. So one to watch. And believe it or not, we actually have Bobby here. So welcome, Bobby.
Hello, it's Bobby Arlo. I just want to take a quick second to send my biggest and best wishes to anyone who has entered the Student Enterprise Award this year. What an incredible thing to be a part of, and an incredible skill set to carry throughout your whole life. You are going to have these skills forever. So, incredible job. You're learning things that I wish I knew at the ripe age of 23, so good for you. Also a massive congrats and thank you to anyone who has made this program possible. I really wish that I had the opportunity to partake in something like this. It's so incredible and you're doing an amazing job. So yeah, congrats, best wishes, and I hope I see you all very soon.
Thank you, Bobby, and great to see you go from strength to strength, and lovely for you to record that message and drop in and wish all the students well. Well, let's kick things off with one of the first categories and the first award of the day. So, in the junior category, special commendation, and we'll do a little drum roll. And the winner, special commendation in the junior category, is Colosha Quavon On Charms, Abby Norman. So congratulations, Abby, from On Charms. And we have Abby there. There she is. Congratulations, Abby. Very, very well done. Special commendation award there. And we have another one here popping up. Another special commendation in the junior category. And it is Greystones Community College, Easy Keys, Morgan Durston. So Morgan, congratulations. There's Morgan there, very happy with himself. Well done, Morgan, and Easy Keys, delighted. And we have one more, another special commendation in the junior category. And that also goes to Greystones Community College for Lily Emotions, Lily Sheely Flynn. So there's Lily there, very happy with herself. Well done, Lily. Congratulations for Lily Emotions. We saw those actually in the montage. In the junior category, runner-up. The big drum roll on this one. And Greystones are really doing well on this one. Winter Flames, Jane Payne, Evine McGonigal. Congratulations. And there's the two guys. There's Jane and Evine. Very happy with themselves. They're going well. Well done to Winter Flames and a runner-up spot. But the winner in the junior category, a really hotly contested category, winner is... From Coláiste Quaivon, it's Ornaments Galore, Quillan, John and Sebastian. So congratulations, Quillan Byrne, John Turley, Sebastian Anton. And there's two of the guys there giving us a wave for Ornaments Galore. So very, very well done to you. Now, we have another little guest star, and this man needs very little introduction, but we will give him one. Absolutely. Wicklow's Leo Cullen is Leinster Rugby's head coach and former professional rugby union player. At the age of 17, Leo began his career with Leinster. In 2008, Leo was named as Leinster captain, following on from Brian O'Driscoll. Big shoes to fill, and he did. Before retiring from professional rugby in 2014, Leo can boast on captaining most of the teams he played in, winning 221 caps for Leinster and leading Leinster to success in the first ever Heineken Cup in 2009, with further victories in 2011 and 2012, making him the first person to captain a team to 3 Heineken Cup victories. In 2015, Leo was appointed Leinster's head coach and led the province to the top of the Guinness Pro 12 table and to the Pro 12 final. Having reached the semi-finals of both the Guinness Pro 12 and the Champions Cup, a year later in 2018, his third season, Cullen became the first man to win a Champions Cup title as a player and as a head coach. And he presided over the first ever Guinness Pro 14 and Champions Cup double for Leinster. Next season will be Leo's 8th as Leinster head coach. So very welcome to Leo Cullen, and a few words for our students.
Hello, this is Leo Cullen here from Leinster Rugby, but more importantly, as an ex-pupil of the Wicklow Montessori School and someone who's grown up in Wicklow, I want to wish all you students the very, very best of luck in the enterprise competition in Wicklow. Wicklow is such a fantastic county, and I hope you all go on to achieve great things, not just in the short term in this competition, but long into the future. And there's so much possibility out there throughout the county, and in terms of future enterprise, I wish you the very, very best of luck. So take care, and thank you for your time.
And thank you, Leo. Very, very good to have you here. And thank you for those words. Now, to all the students, we know that you have your mobile phones with you because we can see the comments popping in. So thanking and wishing all the students well. And some of the people that have won already. So there's Luke Watch saying, go on, Morgan, well done. And Carla Staines here, well done, Lily. Congrats to Ornaments Galore. Sarah Allen is shouting out for Wood on Fire. Also is Roisin Viz, so well done. And Katie is still shouting there for Perfect Prince. So keep the comments coming. But now you're going to need your mobile phones because we have our live quiz. And we have one hell of a prize. There is a one for all voucher of €100 to the winner today. So what we're going to do is, let me just throw this up on the screen for you. Get your mobile phones out. And we're going to ask you to go to a website, which is menti.com. So let me throw this up on the screen for you. And there it is, live and ready to go. So menti.com, and the code is 90274237. So if you're, I know most of you are in school at the moment, but if you're close to the screen, you can shine your camera at the QR code and it'll load in for you. Or just do it manually. So menti.com, menti.com, and put in that code 90274237. We have 5 questions to ask you. They'll appear on your phone for you to put in the answer. And the faster you answer, the more points you get. And we'll be able to find our winner after the 5 questions. So menti.com, 90274237. Now, in the bottom right-hand corner there, you got a little heart and you're clicking it. And I'm looking at the numbers. We've got 39 people entered in so far. So as you log in, click the heart and we'll see the numbers go up. So menti.com 90274237. We'll give you a few moments to log in there. And we'll see how we get on. I'm just going to make that a little bit bigger so we can see it. So menti.com 90274237. And yeah, now we're talking. We're up to 85 people all logged in and nearly ready to go, which is super. So what you're going to find is a place to put in your name. Please put in your real name, so that we can identify you. You want to be able to prove that you did well and won, if you're lucky enough to do that, and announce yourself to your teacher, and we'll be able to get the prize to you that way. So we're at 95 and climbing. So I'll do one last final shout out. We're going to break into the 3 digits now and have well over 100 people entered. So 90274237, menti.com 90274237. And we've broken into the hundreds. Here we go. So 101 people and climbing. All right. So here's some of your avatars appearing on the screen. It'll only pick about 75 of them. It'll only fit them on. But alongside that, we'll have your name. So let's kick it off. Here we go. The very first question. The faster you answer, the more points you will get. Here we go. What was the title of Bobby Arlo's 2021 hit? We mentioned it, and see if you can remember. Was it Shake It, Feel It, or Do It? What was the title of Bobby Arlo's 2021 hit? Shake It, Feel It, or Do It? 3, 2, 1. Time's up. So let's see. Oh, well done. 88 of you were listening really well to the interview and you got Feel It. So well done. And let's see who was the fastest, because it's one thing knowing the answer. It's another thing of getting the finger onto the screen and as quickly as you possibly can. And well done, Ben Giffney. So Ben has taken the lead at 971. But right behind with 1 point is Android. Then we have Heartstorm, St. Elmo, Saoirse Mitchell, Tweeto, Mars, Katie, Emma Kinnear, and Thinky. So that is our leaderboard. And after each question, you will see that change. The faster you answer, the more points you get, and then the leaderboard will adjust. So let's go for question number 2 of our 5 questions. So here we go. The faster you answer, the more points you get. Which of these locks in Wicklow, is Wicklow famous for? Is it Lough Derg, Lough Neagh, or Glendalough? Which of these locks is Wicklow famous for? Is it Lough Derg, Lough Neagh, or Glendalough? So it's one thing knowing the answer. It's another thing doing it really quickly. And 100 of you have done just that. So well done. Congratulations. 100 people got that right. For those that didn't, your geography teacher now is absolutely having a heart attack. But there we go. So here we go. Let's see how the leaderboard has changed depending on who was the fastest. And there it changes. Kate Byrne was the fastest, and she jumps right to the top of the leaderboard with 1925. Well done, Kate. Fastest finger first, absolutely. Followed by Saoirse Mitchell. Then we got Vicky, we've got Luke, Orla, Emile Birrell, Emma Kinsella, St. Elmo, Naisha, and McDare. So that's after 2 questions. Let's go for question number 3. The faster you answer, the more points you get. Caoimhe Doyle worked on many famous movies and TV series, including Game of Thrones. You're going to meet Caoimhe very shortly. But which one of these characters is not from Game of Thrones? Davos Seaworthy, Littlefinger, or Goldfinger? Which of these characters is not from Game of Thrones? And the answer is... it's Goldfinger. Littlefinger was, and the majority of people here put Littlefinger in. So this is going to have a massive effect on the board. Let's see what happens here. Only 31 correct answers. And was it one of our leaders at the moment? Let's see what happens. Who is the fastest and what happens then to the points? And Sebastian was the fastest that time. Well done, Sebastian. You've jumped up into 3rd position. Ruth Langton has taken over the lead from Emma, but there's only 3 points in it. Sebastian is right up into 3rd place. Then we have Emma. Quillen is here. McDare, Grace, Ronan Fernando, Charlie Merriman, and Christopher Whittle. So well done on the leaderboard. But here we have 2 more questions to go, and this is the second last question. Question 4 of 5. Here we go. The faster you answer, the more points you get. The set of the Disney movie film Disenchanted was located in which Wicklow town last year? Was it Arklow, Enniskerry, or Blessington? The set for the Disney movie Disenchanted was located in which Wicklow town last year? You might have seen it on the news. Was it Arklow, Enniskerry, or Blessington? 91 people went for Enniskerry, and they are absolutely correct. Well done. So let's see what happens to our leaderboard. Who is the fastest? Who will jump up to the top and put the real pressure on everybody vying to win €100 voucher? So Emma Kelly is holding on to the lead. The fastest person there was Abby. Well done, Abby. You've jumped up onto the leaderboard there. But we have Emma Kelly on 3749. Sebastian is on 3740. MacDare is on 3732. Quillen on 3731. It is very tight with one final question. This is the decider for us to find our winner of our All for One voucher valued at €100. Final question, 5 of 5. The faster you answer, the more points you get. Which Wicklow town is famous for its air display? Is it Bray, Greystones, or Rathdrum? Which Wicklow town is famous for its air display? Is it Bray, is it Greystones, or is it Rathdrum? Our final countdown to find our winner. Bray scores 82 correct answers. Absolutely, it is Bray. So here we go. Let's see who is the winner based on how fast you could answer the correct answer and who's taken over our leaderboard. It's adding all the points up. And Sebastian has won. Congratulations, Sebastian's at 4707. You are the winner of our €100 All for One voucher. Emma Kelly pushed you all the way, only 6 points behind you. Well done, Emma. But hard luck because Sebastian has just pipped you there, but well done. So that is super stuff. Now, when we were there, I mentioned a certain person, and her name is Quiva Doyle. And before I introduce her, I'm going to ask the room, have you ever heard of a Foley artist? And what does a Foley artist do? Well, Wicklow is nearly the centre of all the audio and visual enterprises and production in the country. And a Foley artist does something that is really unusual, really exciting. And we're going to hear more from Quiva now in a second. So here's Quiva.
My name is Quiva Doyle. I'm a Foley artist and I work at the Foley Lab in County Wicklow. Foley is the process of recreating sound effects for film and TV. Mostly it's the sounds of footsteps of all the characters, and then also anything that the actors touch on screen, and then some other more specialised sounds as well. Pictures can tell us what's happening in the movie, but the sound can really inform us about how to feel about what we're seeing. Kind of a very subtle tool in filmmaking, but very persuasive. Well, at the very start, we recreate all the footsteps for the film. So we start at the top of the film. You'll do all the humans first on all the different surfaces, whether it's interior or exterior. And then we'll go back and we'll do animals, or the dogs or birds or anything like that. We work the whole way through the film, back to the top, and we do anything that they touch, any of the characters in the film, anything they touch. And then we'll do all of their fabric moves, or if it's bird movements, all of their feather moves, or if it's silk dresses, suits of armour, leather, whatever it is. And layer by layer, we just keep adding and building the soundtrack. A poster came in the door of a friend's warehouse, and it was for a course run by the local enterprise office, and it was supporting businesses in the audio-visual sector, and it was called the Creative Corridor. Something about it just sort of ignited something in me, and it was, like starting your own business, and I just thought I was perhaps at a point in my life where I was ready for that. So I applied for the course and got onto the course, and it was absolutely the pivotal point to where we are now. Through that course then made contacts with the local enterprise office, who then introduced us to other fundings that were available for companies starting up, and we applied for those and were successful with those grants, and then that allowed us to start up a business and build a studio and take people on. So it went from myself being a freelancer and then my partner John Reynolds, and then to having Ciara Mahon and Chloe Reynolds and Jean McGrath and other freelancers that work with us, and we wouldn't have been able to do it without the LEOs, that's for certain. There are jobs in this industry because the industry right now is really booming and there aren't enough workers, trained people in the industry. So if anybody out there has an interest in the audiovisual sector, it would be a good time to look into it, especially with the supports that are in place from the Wicklow County Council and the local enterprise office with the new hub that they're building for audiovisual in the Wicklow County campus.
So I asked the question, what does a Foley artist do? And a few people actually got it right. So well done, Molly McAvoy. And Sarah Allen has actually said, yes, sound effects for movies. And Molly Crowley said that as well. So a few people knew, but let's find a little bit more about it. I'm going to bring in Caoimhe. She's in the green room, but we've a massive story to hear. And Caoimhe, you're very welcome. How are you?
Hello, Noel. How are you? Thanks for having me.
It has been so long since we met on, and you mentioned it in the VT there, on the Creative Corridor. How are you?
I'm very well, thanks. I'm very good. Yeah, it's been a number of years and we've been very busy since we took part in that course.
And yeah, we saw in the VT there, I didn't call it out. I was smiling actually because I could see you in the green room. As soon as your picture came up, you put your hand on your head and went, oh my God, look at me on camera. So sound is the deal, isn't it? All the sounds that we hear in the movies and the TV shows, they have to be recreated because the audio is picking up the vocal and the dialogue from the actors. Isn't that right?
Yeah, like on the day of the shoot, the priority is to get the dialogue for the actors. So the microphones are hidden under their costumes and, you know, that's key. So all effort is made to capture that on the day. So a lot of the other sounds aren't, it's too costly to try and get all the sounds on the day. So then we come in afterwards. So I'm a lot more comfortable behind the microphone than in front of the microphone. So we're definitely a behind the scenes team. And we especially want everything that we create for no one to notice that it's been performed after the day of the shoot. We want it to seamlessly fit in. So for nobody to know that we've been anywhere near the soundtrack is good news for us.
Yeah, and I loved in the VT there, like things that we would take for granted because we get immersed looking at our movies or our TV shows, but footsteps, you know, there you were with the clogs on the piece of timber and you're watching the VT of the rushes of the movie and you're placing the steps in the right place, isn't that it?
Yeah, and I suppose one of the reasons we haven't been replaced by library sound effects or, you know, computer generated footsteps is we carry ourselves with, you know, such intent. And if we're sorrowful or joyous or whatever emotion is running through our bodies, it extends into how we carry ourselves or walk or pick up a cup of tea or any of that. Or a kiss is very, you know, very specific to what's behind the kiss, the emotion behind the kiss. So you have to really, I always listen to what's happening. I listen to the earphones and I hear the dialogue of what the actors are communicating so that I'm really tied to that. And that really informs then how I carry myself and try and mimic where they are in the world at that point in time.
It's fascinating. I mean, it makes us look at movies and TV in a whole different way. Let me bring you back because we have, as you saw from the quiz, well over 100 students watching live. And many of those are making their career choices of what they hope to do in the future. And we hope entrepreneurship is one of them. Can I bring you back? Where did the idea or the love for your career path come from?
I was in 5th year. I didn't know what I was going to do in school or after school. And I wasn't terribly academic, but I knew I had drive and I had interest. I was a curious mind. So I really didn't know. And in 5th year, a career, we had something more about careers than entrepreneurship. And a woman came in from the communications course in Rathmines, and she played a piece of film, Don't Look Now, by Nicholas Roeg, the opening sequence. And it was, I was riveted. And to think that you could work in the craft behind that movie, and that movie was so affecting. I just hadn't really, I didn't know anybody working in film, and I just couldn't believe that you could do something like that. So from that moment on, I knew I really wanted to work in film and in the craft of film, and then got into sound then on that journey. But yeah, no, it started around this time, yeah. But I think if I hadn't have done the entrepreneur's course, I wouldn't have had the kind of, the voice in your head kind of tells you, oh, you know, that's not for you, but the course kind of just very practically marked out the route to take and the steps to make. And suddenly it seemed like, yeah, I can do that. And so the course really, the enterprise, the LEOs really know how to make that information, allow you to access all that information.
So very, very, very similar to the Student Enterprise Program, where the students have experienced the same things that you did and some failures along the way. So what was the most challenges that you would have faced as you were on that career path?
Certainly in a craft, like for crafts, it's an apprenticeship. So it's not like you could graduate from college and go into it. So you have to apprenticeship. So for us, it was finding Foley artists and mixers who had the specific training that we needed. So that was a challenge. But for me, like so much of it was a challenge in finding the right price, how to pitch for jobs, how to follow through with communications with potential clients, all that kind of stuff that the Creative Corridor course addressed.
Yeah.
It's knowledge that, like all the students listening today, you're just so lucky to be exposed to that information at this point in your life, because it is, as Bobby said earlier, you'll be carrying it through for the rest of your life. It's setting you up on the right road from the get-go. It's brilliant.
And it's something that we often say, that you can only ever join the dots looking back. If I didn't go to that event on that day, or if I didn't do that course or come up with this idea, this wouldn't have happened. So the entrepreneurial journey for yourself, as you look back, what's the best thing that you feel is the most enjoyable thing about being an entrepreneur?
For me, I guess because I was always a Foley artist working in somebody else's studio, and craft, you need, like, every aspect of the room colors the sound, so the acoustics of the room. And now we have the ability to have the full creative control on the room, so that the product is even better. So we're now in a place to kind of create something in Ireland, a soundtrack in Ireland that is the best that we can get, and everyone there now, we're free to kind of shape it and keep evolving, keep the room evolving, keep the craft evolving. And that's something that's when you're your own entrepreneur, that you drive that, you can drive that, and it can keep moving forward, and that's a really great thing.
It's lovely to be able to map out a bit of a destiny for yourself. So with that in mind, what are your future plans for the business? What does 2022 hold and beyond?
Well, we started an apprenticeship last year, and somebody's started on that, and we hope to have another apprenticeship this year, and keeping up with our Indigenous work, but also international work. Reach out for more international work.
So I have one question that's come in. Actually, they've asked me not to mention their name, but they said if they wanted to get into the audiovisual industry and the movie industry what to do. And actually, I just have a slide that I might throw up. So I have the links here to Irish Film Board, Screen Ireland, Animation Ireland, and there's a hub there in Wicklow for business and film. What advice would you give somebody to one of the students that are here, not just if they want to take part in the audiovisual multimedia area, but in general, if you could look back, I think it's one of my favorite questions, Caoimhe, if you could look back and think back to the age that you were where as the students are now, what advice would you give yourself?
I guess be proactive. And what I mean by that is, if you're thinking about film, but you think, oh, I won't get a job in that or something like that, but you love it and you really would love a job in that, just go for it. Just like when I left college, I just got on the dart out to Bray because that was the only film post-production sound theatre in the country at the time, and just went out and walked in and just met people. And so, because the emails and all of that, it can be, I guess you just get into a stack of emails when you apply. So personal, go meet people if you can, and you can. I know you can do whatever you want to do. If it's something that that you would love, give it a go, give it a try.
I think it's great advice. I think the students have been doing that. They've had a couple of setbacks, a lot of adversity, of course, with the pandemic. But you saw some of the showcase that we had earlier on some of their entries. So they're doing that. So I'll throw that slide back up again. And of course, this session is live streamed and recorded. So if there's any students here and they want to have a quick look back at it and get some of these links, they'll be in the stream. So careersinscreen.ie, screenireland.ie, animationireland.com, and then the Wicklow hub is wicklow.ie/business/film. And Caoimhe, you've first-hand connections with quite a lot of those resources, haven't you?
With these companies that are listed, yeah, and I probably should have mentioned, but like the film courses, like the Irish Film School in Dunleary, like to have a foundation in or if you want to get into sound, like Pro Tools, to know Pro Tools makes you immediately employable when you're looking for work, to be able to immediately bring something. And Pro Tools is definitely the one program that's used predominantly in film sound and game sound.
Well, fantastic. And Caoimhe, it's been great having you here today. And thank you so much for dropping in and those wise words for the students. And we wish you the very, very best with the career. We saw many awards pop up there on your introduction VT and some well-known TV shows and movies. So we'll watch this space and see how well things go for yourself and the company. So well done.
Thank you so much, Noel. And good luck to everybody who's entered the competition.
Thank you, Caoimhe, and we'll see you soon. Bye. I'm going to bring back in Annette because we have our next round of awards. Annette, we've watched the meteoric rise of Caoimhe and the whole industry of audiovisual. So it's a lovely segue when we talk about innovation. And that's our next award. So we're going for the special category award, the Innovation Award. Do you have the little winner envelopes there with you?
I do indeed, and we're delighted to have had Caoimhe, and want to thank Caoimhe for giving so generously of her time over the past couple of months, I suppose, and especially today. And just, as she said, to encourage people to go for it. And certainly the winners of the Innovation Award did go for it, and they are Gaelic Pocket Socks from Avondale Community College.
Avondale Community College. So Gaelic Pocket Socks, Declan Murphy, Ryan Murray and Sean McHugh. And I know we have two of the guys there on VT. Well done, guys. Congratulations to Gaelic Pocket Socks. And that is the winner of the Innovation Award. The next one then we have is Best Video Presentation, another segue from audiovisual, another special category award. So over to you, Annette. The winner is
Cree Jewellery from St. Mary's College.
Cree Jewellery, Abby Whelan, Brielle Finn from St. Mary's College. Congratulations on winning the Best Video Presentation Award. Another special category, so excellent product or service. So something that stood out in the excellent product service category.
Okay, the winners here are SC Jerseys from Scull Conglish.
Conglish, Post-Primary School, SC Jerseys, Ella Malloy, Lucy Plans Kelly, and Rebecca Byrne. And there we have two of the girls there. Go and give us a cheer. There we go, absolutely. So well done, SC Jerseys. Congratulations on winning that award for the excellent product and service. Now, the Innovative Sales Award. It's one thing come up with an idea. It then needs demand and sales to drive it and make it viable. So we're looking at something that was really innovative and a little bit special. So the special category award for innovative sales goes to
Give Me Gems from St. Gerard's.
Congratulations, Give Me Gems. Sive McLaughlin and Emily Harty. So well done, St. Gerard's and Give Me Gems. And I think the girls are here, and I think that is recorded on a bus in France. And they sent through that and given us a big wave. So well done, guys. And congratulations to Sive and Emily for Give Me Gems. Now, the Social Media Award. Now, Annette, marketing and social media is something that is huge. We can have the greatest business on the planet. If nobody knows about it, you have no business. So this is a really important award where they're harnessing some of the tools that they're using themselves every day, but then for their business. So special category award, social media goes to
ECE Melts in Colosh the Breda.
ECE Melts, Emma Kelly, Erin Whelan and Cara Malloy from Costa Breda. Well done, ECE Melts. And we have got the three girls there going to give us a wave. There we go, 1, 2 and 3. Well done to Emma, Erin and Cara. Congratulations. Now, coming up with an idea is one thing, protecting it is another. So Intellectual Property Awareness Award, making sure that it's protected in some way. And it's really part of building a business. So the Intellectual Property Awareness Award goes to
Perfect Prints, Dominican College.
Congratulations, Dominican College and Perfect Prints. We've got Eva Dehan and Lara Kelly. So congratulations. And I think we have a picture of the two girls there. There we go. Well done, Eva. Well done, Lara. And congratulations. Now we have a special category award, special commendation.
The winners of the special commendation this year are Wacky Wires in Loretto Secondary in Bray.
Congratulations, Wacky Wires, Loretto Secondary in Bray. We got Erica Conroy, Melanie Salmon, Sinead Ivory and Emer Hardyman. And there's the four guys there giving us a big wave. So well done, guys. And congratulations to Erica, Melanie, Sinead and Emer. Now, there's someone else we need to thank as well. And we're going to do it in two ways. But I'm going to go to you because you mentioned earlier on, Annette, the parents, but the teachers. They have worked so diligently and we're working with some of the students in very difficult situations. And I think we want to honour that and say thank you.
Absolutely. I mean, we really want to thank and acknowledge the effort that the teachers give to this program year in, year out, with every group of students that come through the different schools. And we want to thank all the business teachers, all the principals who are supportive of the program as well. And just to say, we appreciate very much your enthusiasm in delivering the course, your persistence in getting projects over the line, and thank you very much, and we appreciate it. And we'd like to, just as a token of our appreciation, just have a teacher's prize.
Yep, so we're going to bring the teacher's prize. Before I do that, I'm going to bring Gary in as well. Gary, because you wanted to say a big shout out to the teachers as well. You've been dealing with them firsthand and chasing them for some of the content that we're seeing today.
Yeah, I'm working more behind the scenes, Noel. It's my colleague Hannah that has been more in direct contact with the teachers, but I know she sends her best to them today as well. Yeah, the teachers are the lifeblood of this program. We're here to support the work that they're doing, but on a weekly basis, they're the ones that are advising and bringing their students through this wonderful program. So a big bullabos to all of those, and best of luck to all of them entering into the draw. I hope you pick up a prize this morning.
Well, let's do it. So what we've done is we've taken all the names of all the teachers and we've thrown them up on a little bit of a wheel, and we're going to give it a spin now and see who the winner is. So here's all the teachers' names. We give it a spin and let's see where it lands. So the winner of €100 One for All voucher is... it's Orla Keane. Congratulations, Orla Keane. Well done. You are the winner of that voucher, and it is just a small token of thank you on behalf of all the teachers that have put so much work into getting us to where we are today. Now, let's get to the business end. Annette, this category, and I know you wanted to say a few words about it, is the senior category. This was tight this year, wasn't it?
This was very tight, and I suppose before we go any further, I really want to acknowledge the judges, Lisa Cunningham, Niall Glynn and Paul Douglas, for their very diligent review of the projects, and I suppose they looked at these winners at the top 3 projects. We've 2 runners up and we have an overall winner, and I know that they had an extremely difficult job selecting or deciding between the top 3. Each one of them would have been a worthy winner, but the judges look at different things. They take into account the product itself, the quality, the innovation, the market research carried out, the marketing and promotion that was involved, the sales, how profitable the business was. So all of those things, how the students, delivered the project, their video, all of that comes into play, in trying to differentiate between the top projects for this year. So I suppose we have 2 runners up, no particular order, but here is the first runner up, and it is Amin Tech from Kalosh to Cravan.
Congratulations, Sam Gibbon and Mohammed Amin Hanza. So from Kalash to Quavan, Amin Tech. And there's the guys there giving us a wave and a clap. Well done. Congratulations to you, to Sam and to Mohammed. Well done. It is a very worthy runner-up. And we have another senior category runner-up as well. So 2 runners-up, and then we get to the final one, which is the overall senior category winner. So our second runner-up is... over to you, Annette.
The second runner-up is Perfect Prince from Dominican College.
Congratulations, Dominican College and Perfect Prince. So Ava Dehan and Laura Kelly. We have a picture there, and I think there's one of them waving in there. So absolutely. So well done to Perfect Prince, Ava and Lara, representing Dominican College. Congratulations to you. And this is the big one.
This is the senior prize. This is the trophy. You can't really see that too well there.
Oh, we'll pop that up.
The 20th anniversary this year, senior category winner. So all of the trophies will be distributed in the coming weeks to the schools. So a huge congratulations to the winners of the senior category for 2022. It's Wood on Fire from Dominican College.
Congratulations, Wood on Fire. Hannah Trainer, Isabella Ledsman, Clara Roland and Clara Dunn, who will be representing County Wicklow in the national final. And there they are. There's the forwards work. Well done. Congratulations. And here is some of their entry. We can see what they were doing. So Wood on Fire. They're absolutely beautiful. And we're going to wish you the very best, representing County Wicklow in the national final in May. So Dominican College, Wood on Fire, Hannah, Isabella and Clara Roland and Clara Dunn. So congratulations to you and very, very well done. Annette, before we leave, one final cheer and say congratulations to them. We have high hopes this year because the standard is so high, but these guys did an amazing job, didn't they?
They did an amazing job, and I mean their sales were absolutely incredible. I mean, you know, they could give a demonstration or give courses on how to achieve sales. I mean, their sales profitability was absolutely remarkable, and you know, like it's great. All the projects have their own merits. You know, everything. But everything needs to come together, I suppose, for a winning entry. It has to be, you know, the quality of the product, there has to be the marketing, there has to be the sales. So all of those elements, I suppose, came together for Wood on Fire, and we're thrilled that they're representing the county going forward to the national competition. And
Yeah.
congratulations to all of the schools that participated.
Absolutely. And they're getting some shout outs there on social media. So Ciara de Courcy is kind of Wood on Fire. Let's go. Well done. Congrats to all the winners there. And it's fantastic. Now, one thing that does need to be said though, because Annette, you and I know this very well down through the years, we've seen students that haven't won on these and have gone on to be amazing businesses and have came back into the local enterprise office for help and support and availed of some of those supports and have gone on to amazing things, haven't they?
Absolutely. And this, you know, I mean, this is only the start of the journey, really. You know, this gives a taster of what it would be like to run your own business. You know, whether it's you continue with the same project, we've had entrepreneurs who are still, you know, selling products and ideas that they developed during this program over the past 20 years. And we have also other entrepreneurs who, you know, maybe they didn't win the competition, but they've gone on to set up successful businesses afterwards, like you said, Noel. And I mean, it really is about, you know, finding the problem, you know, coming up with a solution, and just then going for it, like Caoimhe said, you know, and being passionate about what you do. And really, I mean, we're here to help anybody who's thinking of starting a business, or even if they just have an idea that they want to explore, you know, that they have something in the back of their mind. We have courses on, you know, how to explore your business idea, you know, what structure do you put around that? So, I mean, we're here to help. So at any stage, you know, you can call into the local enterprise office or look up at our courses at localenterprise.ie/Wicklow. And you can be doing those courses, you know, maybe when you're in college as well. You could be doing a start your own business night course. You know, why not?
Absolutely, why not? And as Caoimhe had said earlier on, just go for it. Just do it. Let's have one final look at the montage of all the entries this year. Well, congratulations to all our entries this year. It has been a fantastic year and the quality and the standard has been superb. Congratulations to all our winners. And for those that weren't lucky enough to win something today, we're going to watch this space and see you go on to much better things. And as Caoimhe Doyle said earlier on, just go for it. Thank you so much to yourselves for your entries, to your parents for the support, and to the teachers for all their hard work. Look after each other, stay safe, and keep innovating. Slán.